That was a hard-fought game. The Coyotes are fast. They got some fast players, and it was a hard-fought game. It was. I like the way we managed the game, played. We had some moments where throwing the puck away a couple times, but coming back, I felt we had enough juice to lock the game down. Had some good efforts from some guys, second and third efforts.
Joshua scores. That line continues to produce for you. Are you running out of ways to describe how much they're giving you right now? Because it seems like on a night-to-night basis, they continue to do the job.
Yeah, I thought Dakota was really good. He was really good. And, you need those guys, those type of guys coming off a 14-day trip, first game back, when you might not have your legs. I thought in the first period we were really good, too. But I thought Dakota was good for us tonight.
What do you think about the power play and the way they moved the puck and obviously got the goal tonight?
Yeah, movement was great. Had some really good looks, a couple missed shots, but obviously Pease, that was a big full goal for us. That was a hell of a shot. But yeah, it's they keep moving the puck around, keep getting the puck to the net, they'll go in.
Now, you've talked about kind of getting this team to learn how to play in uncomfortable situations. Did it feel like that this game? Was there a learning lesson there for those guys?
Yeah, no, it's like listen, the Coyotes are trying to make the playoffs. We're going to run into desperate teams, and we have to play the same way. There's just moments where we have the puck and we can skate with it, or we got to manage the puck. We can't throw pucks away. It's just sometimes we can skate with it and make a play. But it's happening less frequently than I've seen a month ago, 2 months ago. So these are good pressure situations to be in.
How did you feel about the second? I mean, you guys took a long time to get your first shot, for instance.
Yeah. It was more, I think we didn't play predictable. We didn't get the puck in deep. But the good thing is we didn't give them a lot. I mean, they had a couple of looks, but if we're a little sluggish, it's not like we're giving them like 7, 8 grade A chances. So that's a good thing. But then we, third period, I think we we're fine.
How did you feel about the O'Brien shenanigans going after Lafferty and whatnot?
Yeah, I mean he's trying to do that. I thought Big Z in the fight was a great fight. I mean he did what he had to do, and I think that helped our team. It's quiet down a bit. But like I said, they played hard. We played hard. Good hot foot. Yeah.
Rick, did you get any kind of indication? I mean, O'Brien came off the bench to start an altercation. That's game misconduct.
Yeah, I honestly have to take a look at that. I know, but I don't know, to be honest with you, if that was the case. But yeah, maybe the refs didn't see it. I don't know, but like I said, Z took care of it. That was good. Good by him.
There's been a lot of talk about sort of finding different ways to win and applying yourself successfully in different styles of game. After all the different things we saw on the road trip, is this one another different style of game that you came out on top of? Yeah,
it was kind of a game where, there was ebbs and flows. We had some good parts to us. I felt we had a couple of guys I thought were a little bit tired in certain situations, but we had enough guys pulling the rope in the right direction, and that's what a team does. Sometimes some guys might not have it, but just as long as if you don't have it, just make sure you don't make huge mistakes. And I thought we did that tonight, where most of the night we were pretty good in control if we didn't have a lot of juice. But we had some guys. That Hoglander, I thought he did a nice job of turning the tides for us. A couple of nice hits. I thought the fourth line was good. I think we did enough to win the game.
I was just going to ask about Hoglander, the way that he plays and brings that physicality. You're also playing him with 2 minutes left in the game. That feels like something that's changed in the way we've seen him be deployed throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to trust him more and more. I know he was mad about the giveaway. When he had the giveaway there, but he makes a mistake. I can't just sit the guy on the bench. He's a guy that I think earns a little bit more rope, and I've given him more rope. And that last 2 minutes, he kept the puck in their end. That was a good big play by Hoggy, keeping that puck in the corner and eating some clock. Get a nice job.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good win for us. I think we came out ready to go in the first period, and then the second, I think we were a little fatigued there, probably physically and mentally, and just grinded one out in the third. I thought we played, really good shutdown hockey in the third and team hockey. So we'll take the 2 points, move on. Obviously, Saturday's a big game.
How about a goal from the power play? Does that give you guys a bit of confidence here going forward?
Yeah, it should. And I thought that we You had lots of looks, and we could have had a couple more than that. And I'm sure there's nights where we'll come out of there 2 or 3.
For talk about trying to win a game uncomfortably, was this one of those games, or was this a comfortable feeling throughout, do you think?
I don't know. I think it was, comfortable in the sense that we knew we were, if we did the right things, we would get the win. And I felt like we did that in the third. And then the only uncomfortability would be just, probably expecting a little bit better from ourselves in the second. But, I mean, they pushed. I think the shots were 14-2 after one, and obviously they were going to come out a little bit harder. And that's what happened, but I thought that overall we deserved to win the game.
Is that the big change, though, Quinn, the way you guys handle third periods? I mean, we know you had the enviable record there when leading after 2, but just the stature and the calmness that the way you guys play in the final period has been a big weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been for sure. I mean, it's won us a lot of games. I think just playing a team game and understanding, how to close out wins and how to be a mature group, and I think we've done that. I mean, there's going to be games where teams make good plays. I mean, there's a lot of good players in the league, but for the most part, we've done what we need to do.
Are you surprised by the emotion in the game for a team that you haven't played yet this year with some of the extracurriculars and things like that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, not really. It's competitive. It's January. Teams are desperate for points. I mean, I thought that was a great fight by Z, and that was big for the group there. And at the end of the day, they want to do that. We had our, licks on the power play, and I think if a couple more went in, we would have made them pay for that.
We've asked you so much about the Joshua Bluger-Garland line. They score another big goal for you tonight. Just how impressed are you with the way they continue?
Yeah, very impressed. I mean, even the way they played in the third, I think, was very impressive. They're our second line right now. They're doing a lot of, big things for us, getting pucks out, doing the things that we need. Our team to do, but definitely that line, and I think that they've been incredibly valuable, and honestly, you can't say enough about that line. They've powered us through a lot of games, especially in December and January when they were getting hot. So if we're going to be a really successful team in the next little while, we're going to need them to keep it going.
There's been a lot of talk about finding different ways to win different types of games. Was this another flavor compared to what you've just gone through on the different sort of styles from the road trip games?
Yeah, I think some of the road trips we just won just purely because we were better that night. And, in the New York and Islanders and Devils game, we kind of blew it open in the first and second. And I think this game was a little bit tighter, but, if we want to be a really good team, we got to find a way to get points out of that, and that's what we did.
You were asked this, but Tocchet talked this morning about the focus for these 5 games, like how important these are coming off the road. Do you feel like the players are dialed in for these?
Yeah, I think that's just the maturity in the group, knowing we can't have nights off, and we're always pushing to be better and better, and expect that every night. And I think tonight's a good example of that.